cut to the chase. Everyone give me some space. Don't fall out, we fall into place. Every step walking with grace, amen. Keeping my foot off the brakes. Impact, I'm ready to brace. We fall down and land on our face. Just to get up and finally escape. Wait, boom, boom. Baby, I'm trying to get paid. Legends don't die in a grave. They live through the story they made, okay? Boom, boom. Baby, I'm trying to get paid. Legends don't die in a grave. Hey, legends don't die anyway. I was working on a play today. Body bags covered away. I paved, zipped up like a bathing ape. How many of us then came and stayed? Not too many. I've been staying awake to get it and get right on every mistake. I give them a bite, they taking a plate. It's all been a feeling that I couldn't shake. So I just keep killing till I'm at the gates. We straight, we treat them like worms in a lake. They bake, just give me a drum and a bass. I skate and grind till I'm numb in the face, okay? Don't fuck up my day. Don't talk about clutch, I got ice in my veins. I'm coated in tray, I stick to the code. I'm glitching the game. I do anything for the win at the end of the day. I gotta cut to the chase. Everyone give me some space. Don't fall out, we fall into place. Every step walking with grace, amen. Keeping my foot off the brakes. Impact, I'm ready to brace. We fall down and land on our face. Just to get up and finally escape. Wait, boom, boom. Baby, I'm trying to get paid. Legends don't die in a grave. They live through the story they made, okay? Boom, boom. Baby, I'm trying to get paid. Legends don't die in a grave. Legends don't die anyways. Boom, boom. Baby, I'm trying to get paid. Legends don't die in a grave. They live through the story they made, okay? Boom, boom. Baby, I'm trying to get paid. Legends don't die in a grave. Legends don't die anywhere.
Feel like Kobe, I'm like Jokic with the rock. You physically couldn't hold me, I don't care if you're pushing 40. You can never little bro me. You're on step like Ginobili, from young OG to the OG. From nosebleeds to floor seats. Circle stronger than Cuban links. My gold dance, your gold plated. You verse me, now that's a reach. We ready. Who ready? We ready. Who ready? Who? We ready. Who? Who ready? Who? We ready. Who? Who ready? We ready. Been ready. I waited. My turn. On God. Hell steady. I keep dropping back to back. I keep going if you let me. I've been sitting at the top, looking down at those who left me. Promise I'm not being petty. I'm the one they envy. Brody moving state to state. Make $1 million out to send me. Plus I grind it from the start. I was stacking pennies. I might dip like Machiavelli. After the confetti. Who ready? We ready. Who ready? We ready. Who ready? Who? We ready. Who? Who ready? Who? We ready. Who? Who ready? We ready. Who ready? We ready. Who ready? Who? We ready. Who? Who ready? Who? We ready. Who?
Oh shit, 1 second, my camera. I forgot. Oh, it's been too long, people. It's been too long. Oh, let's get it all set up. Make sure we've got all that right. Probably a crotch shot there. How we doing, people? How are we? I hope everybody's well. It has been a while since we've been on the channel. Took a bit of a hiatus, you know, took some time for me, took some time to enjoy what I want to do. The cam ties, yes, the cam. Grumpy, baldy over there. Hey, mate, I'm not bald. It's just slicked back. Look, I've got, like, I'm trying something different. You know what I mean? But I am fucking receding. Like, damn. Look at the lines on that. Like, the air is disappearing with the amount of stress in my life. I'm not surprised, but we're back, and this is what we do. We love doing this, and I am so looking forward to what's coming up for this season. Got that golden hairline. You know it, bro. You know it. But yeah, how we all doing? We're here. It is round 4. I have missed a couple of rounds. I've been trying to get on with the game. Personally, I've fallen out of love with racing on the game. But never fall out of love with doing comms. It's always going to be on the cards. Hairline like maggots and maggots. I like that one. That's good. I like that one. Go on, Grumpy lad. Nah, keep on coming, bro. I've missed the banter. I've missed all this. I hope everybody's well. But yeah, but we are racing around Belgium. As we all know, there is like a slightly, obviously, I think they've added one zone, the one boost zone to the map. To the track, sorry. What a race to return for exactly Belgium. Brilliant race, brilliant Grand Prix. High voller. Is he here? Hang on. No, it's something that I haven't heard. Hang on, he is. He fucking is and all. He's here. He is racing. But yeah, so the first Grand Prix was held back in 1950 in the inaugural year. Track length 7.004 kilometers. Sergio Perez holds the lap record at a 1 minute 44.701. The most pole positions goes to Lewis Hamilton, with Michael Schumacher taking the most wins. Track trivia. There we go. Ollie's in the chat. How are we doing, Holly? Pole run to turn 1, breaking point 165 meters. Safety car probability around 63%. Could be different with like how the lads have got to manage the cars these days. With the new regulations, which I just can't get along with, as I've said. Pit stop time loss says around 18.8 seconds, but I think it is a little bit longer than that. So who's racing for who tonight here at this little mini championship? So for A.E.R.S, it will be, is that Botti? Yeah, Botti and Albi. For AMS, it's going to be Mark and Sasbo, or Aaron. For FVR, we've got Snacks and Pierre. Yeah, I'm just going to call him Pierre. For FST, it's Milan and Matt. For FRT, it's Karimko and Adas. In for IRT, it's Ward, and I can't see that name, so I do apologize. It's different on PC to what it is on my phone. For the ETB Esports, it's Sergio and Danilo. In for SCI, the reigning champions, it's Finley, and I'm assuming that is Voller. For TRT, it's Ray Wintz and Witch Chap. In for VLS, it's Sakuba and Tathan F1. And for WRL, it's Paco and Luke. So, you know, obviously we've got a new team. It's ET8. So, oh. What's that? Ah, right. It's because it's in red. It's got. Don't worry, Grumpy. We'll get there. We'll get there. It's my first one back. It's my first one back, but we'll get there. But yeah, this is also being streamed over on TikTok. So if you are on TikTok, make sure you head over there. Unk needs glasses. Unk definitely probably does need glasses, mate. Maybe a little bit. Yes, baby. You'll have to ask Mummy to get it. It's in that freezer. It's in the top shelf. Right, but yeah, that's going to be it for everything. Obviously, I have arrived a bit late. I was helping the missus move some stuff in the backyard. Completely lost the time, but I am so glad to be back. Very much looking forward to how this race pans out. Obviously, with the new regulations and all that other stuff, how the lads are handling it. Who's got the best grip of it. It's going to be hopefully a lot of overtakes that we're seeing, a lot of battling. The race will be chaos. It's Belgium. Always going to be chaos. Always. But like I said, it is interesting. I mean, you won't keep up low key. I'll try my best. We'll try and keep up with everything. But I will have a call comms, I think, got Piney. Hopefully he'll be able to do it with us on Wednesdays. I don't know whether he's going to be able to think. And it's, I think especially with you've got to be careful because there's going to be a lot with the overtakes. It's going to be a lot of talking over one another and stuff like that, which you kind of got to think. So I do hope to work with Piney, and I hope he does go for the PSGL like he said he did want to. I think, you know, if you want something, go for it. You know, aim for the top end, and if he does go for it, best of luck. Best of luck, brother. I hope you get it. But yeah, we are in the lobby. I'll switch over to that very shortly. I'll have a quick chat with y'all. Like I said, it has been a while. We're going on to we are, like I said, we're also on TikTok now. So for everybody over on TikTok, I can't see the chat, but hi, how you doing? Hope you're well. Stick around for this one. Always great racing. If you're new to this, I don't know if it's because I haven't seen you for months, but you look different. Well, obviously my hair's back. I've got a bit of sun because I'm now driving about with my job, so I might look a bit tanned. That might be it. He's been on the fat jabs. And I might have put on a bit of weight. You never know. You never know. You never know. I feel like I've lost weight, but thanks, Grumpy. I feel like I've lost a little bit, but no, yeah, I've been with obviously my new job. I'm driving about, so there's a lot of sun there. My right arm is so much darker than my left arm, but the weather's been absolutely brilliant here in the UK as well, so that'll probably have a lot to play for it. But yeah, the new hairstyle probably is throwing people as well. But yeah, I'm just trying something different. I am going to let it grow as long as I possibly can, just on the top, not on the sides. Manjaro. I haven't been in your streams like I used to be, but that might change it. Well, let's hope so, Jay. Let's hope so. But I have got a bit of news. Tomorrow night we will be streaming a new league here on the commentator channel, and obviously I know Grumpy wants to work on the A.E.R.S, so we're going to work towards getting that sorted for the coming season. This is just a kind of like a few races to let the drivers get used to the game, get used to the driving, stuff like that, and how, but just basically getting used to it, like I say. But yeah, I am going to be doing comms for, I don't know if anybody's seen him. It's one of the Creator Series drivers. He's called David Sapio. If you don't know, head over to his TikTok, YouTube, and everything. Go and have a watch of him. Good driver. He's making his own league, and he asked me to commentate. He did actually buy my F1 play seat off me, which got the conversation going. I went into his thingy. He did say he was going to, and a few weeks passed, and I didn't think he was thinking about it, but he got in touch with me, and yeah, so the first race of that, I don't know whether it's going to be on this channel or whether it's going to be on another one. I will update people on TikTok and whatever tomorrow or later on this evening, because that's when I find out, and we'll see. Hopefully you can all come and join me. I know everybody usually comes to this one for the the A.E.R.S Championship, but it'd be great to see you guys come along and watch another league, maybe even get involved with it, who knows. But yeah, that'll be tomorrow. But tonight it is Belgium, and I cannot wait for this one. Hopefully these lads have locked into this game. I did see Sammy Lewis have a race the other week, and he was racing with one of the lads that switched to wheel. Can't remember his name off the top of my head. He switched to wheel like mid-season for A.E.R.S. I'm Grumpy might remember know his name, and that guy is dialed in on with Caden. That's him, Caden, dialed in on wheel. He has absolutely, like, I was just watching him in front of Sam, and yeah, Sam's quick, and for Caden to be quick at that point after not so long, going from controller to wheel, fucking magnificent. Well played, Caden. Well played, mate. Brilliant to see. But yeah, well played. But yeah, obviously that's in the pipeline for tomorrow night. We'll see how it goes. David is a sound guy, absolutely brilliant lad. Like I said, absolute pleasure to because I'd actually watched I'd watched a couple of his races, and it was great to see, like, you know, just meet somebody that you've watched race, and he's got some decent racing. So we'll see. I don't know whether he's taking part in the racing in the league. Like, hopefully he is, but I'll find out more tomorrow, and the grids and who's who and what's what. So we'll see. But yeah, make sure you come along, have a watch. And if you're there on TikTok, smash that like button, keep smashing it. Share this stream, do whatever with it. Like, if you don't want to, don't feel obliged to, but you know, every little helps. So yeah, massive. And I need to get a way to be able to see the TikTok chat. So I'll have to get that sorted for when we get going again proper on the channel. So, but yeah, Jay, great to see you back, mate. How are you doing anyway, Jay, if you're still there? How are you doing, lad? How, you know, is the football career change still, is that a complete no-no still? Like with the injury that you suffered? Got a lot of new names that we're seeing. Snacks, we know Snacks is, oh, he's quick. Got some good racing in him. Finley won at the Netherlands last season, when we seen Silo and it was one of the A.E.R.S drivers, track racer, collided going into the final chicane at the Zandvoort circuit. We're going to switch over to the live, so that's not the button. That's the button. So I've disappeared now. I'm thinking we're going into the first race back here for me, but the round 4 here at the A.E.R.S Championship. It is going to be Belgium. We've got short qualifying coming. Can you suck it? Depends what it is. If it's a lollipop, most probably. If it's something a bit south of the border, nah, I ain't doing that. But nice to see you, Lauren. How's it going? It's not a lollipop. Well, then no. If it's your big toe, maybe at a push, but you'd have to sub. So right, here we go. But yeah, here we go. Belgium. I mean, like I said, with the new regulations, I'm really not getting on with it. It is all about E.R.S management, and you have got to be getting that down to a T. Lawrence lollipop. Oh, we've got Zach Styler in the chat. How are we doing, Zach? Who is going to be first out onto the circuit? Hayavola. There he is, the man that absolutely lit up last season. Why is Karim even still driving? Here we go, the Karim drive-bys hitting the chat. We've got action in the McLaren pit lane. We've got Ray heading out. Looks like he may be... Oh, no, we've got other cars on the track. So we'll try and find who is out first. We'll wait and see who it is, and it is Tathan F1, if that's how you pronounce it. I'm betting a P13 from him this quali. Watch. Right. No worries. We'll see. So Tatham did not have a chance to see him last season. I think it's a new team, if I'm right. Maybe an old team. FST. So... But yeah, back to Voller. As I said, he is out on the lap. We will give you all what you all crave and want when it's Voller's quality, and it is an on-board drive with him. We will get that on his next run. But for now, we're going to stay on board with Tathan, and we'll see what he can do. See where he can put himself. Obviously, he will set the standard. A lot more, but like there's a lot more zones here with the F126 regulations, boost zones, As you can see, we've got 4 here at the circuit. On preset, I've known quite a few people that are actually like sticking to the presets and maybe minorly tweaking them, but not an awful lot, and they're doing brilliantly with them. Yeah, football might come back in the future after this World Cup. When I saw Mexico lose, I want to dedicate it to try and play for Mexico, but for now, I've been focusing on myself, losing weight and studying to become a nurse. Go on, son. Hi, how we doing, Luca? Go, Matt 7. Well, Matt is on his first lap, but we are on board with Tathan F1, and here we go on his first lap of the evening. Both the Haas boys out first. Here we go into turn 1. Nicely out. Seems like a good exit. Now it's the blast down to the most probably famous part of the circuit is Aradion and Rouge. Up the hill we go. And there we go. Into the boost zone. Not the DRS zone anymore. Ray Wintz doing a 0.4. Let's see. Tap nicely through into sector 2. We're going now. Downhill into this. I was told I said double right, but here we go. Moving through the circuit now, keeping it nice and clear. I'm sure we see people cut that corner, which can you do it on the F126 version? I mean, even going from medium to 0, like naught, you really have got to play around with it. Even in quali now, I mean, it was last game as well. I didn't find that out until like near the end, but everybody kept it from me. Justin pulled out the race because he's scared of Ray Wintz. Big Ray, the one to watch. But here we go, Tathan, with just sector 3 to go now. What is the time gonna be? Why have we got no... There we go. Sorry about that, people. Don't know why that was disabled. Cam's gone, go on board with Ray for the E.R.S, please. Yeah, thanks. No. Oh, bad final corner from Tathan. There's going to be time lost. But it's a 144.662. And he immediately gets beaten by his teammate by nearly 4/10, over 4/10 of a second. Ray wins across the line. And he is to the top with a 143.707. Voller goes 4th. Not a great lap there from Voller. We got White Sheep going to the top with a 143.693. Good lap from the McLarens. Can they be toppled? We're on board with Karim. Let's see what Karim can do. Lauren has said P13 in the chat for Karim. Let's see if Lauren is going to be correct. Will be correct at the end of this one, but she said at the end of qualifying he's going to be down there. 16-4 split. And, oh, he's invalid as well. Yeah, definitely. Did not see that. Thank you for the update. Let's have a look at the SCI driver of Finley. Currently making his way through Sector 2. Can he get to the top? SCI had an absolutely astonishing season. Last time out, Finley getting win, Voller getting a win and a few podiums. I think he got multiple wins. We've seen some great racing from him, great battling. Clean driver Finley, obviously, with the standout win for him was the Netherlands. We did have Silo taking a win, but Silo went to a different team near the end of the season, so... But Silo, another good driver. Pleasure to do comms on him. Pleasure to watch him race. Absolutely brilliant. But Voller was the man of the season last season. Everybody loves Voller. And don't worry, people. We will get on board with him on his next lap. But we're on board with Finley. He's got the final chicane to go. And then it's going to be power down to the line. What can Finley do? Finley with a 144.221 moves into P9 with that one. Let's have a look a bit further down. We've got Pierre Sharp. Invalid. We've got Aaron. Let's have a see what Aaron can do. Aaron is on... Nope, not a flyer. I think everybody's on the way back into the pit lane. So White Sheep coming out on top in that first run with a 143.693. Snacks is right up there in at P3 for FVR. Okay, we've got Josh in the chat. The man, the myth, the legend is back. How are we doing, Josh? How are we doing, sir? Hope you're well. Snicker bar P3. Snicker, I mean, RSCI kind of, you know, bitter with that one. We've seen him do wonders for SCI last season. Is he going to help FVR this season come out on top? Yeah, I'm good, mate. You've got to get through all the crap and then come back and bounce back. And I'm very much looking forward to the season. Very much looking forward to the racing. I'm sure we're going to see overtakes and battling. And yeah, hopefully we don't see too many safety cars. That's the only thing we don't want to see. I think Finley's straight back out. Or is he going straight back in? I think he's maybe going straight back in. Is the great man himself blessing us on the circuit? Voller is. Here we go, people. I'll change the camera when we get to the beginning of the lap. Don't you worry. But yeah, Josh, I'm glad to see you in the chat and hope you're well, brother. I really, really do. Hope you're well. But yeah, had a few things to deal with, but we're back. It's a nice break. Just enjoying gaming with my mates as well, and yeah, so I don't race anymore on the game because it's a pain. I just can't get to grips with it. Really, really can't. I don't know why. And I have tried. Trust me, I've tried to frustrating points where I've nearly like destroyed my gaming setup. So yeah. But comms will forever live on. We will never ever give up. I'll probably still be sat here doing this when I'm fucking 18 if I ever make it that far. So we're on with the great man himself, the man of the season. Last season, we've seen some great battles for him. We've seen this man is very highly respected amongst this bunch of drivers, especially his teammates as well. They know when, you know, push comes to shove, Voller will help them, and they need him now. He's currently P18. Could have just been a bad lap, or are we going to see Voller just put in a time that's very, very similar? Here we go. Voller into turn one. Power down on the exit in the Audi. On the run down now. Here we go. Up the hill. This sounds so slow. I don't know what it is like for you guys, but when I'm driving these cars, they just sound so much slower. He's up a 10th through sector 1. So sectors 2 and 3 are where it went wrong for Voller. Can he make it right this time round? He floats down the hill into that right-hander. Then it's going to be down the hill once again. Catching the grass there ever so slightly on entry. And now it's through. I'm sure that's poo on, innit? Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm just getting back into the swing of things, people. Getting back into the swing of things. We'll get there, we'll get there. But here he is, Voller. Trying to get this Audi into the top 3. He's down again, so he's lost time through sector 2. What is going wrong for Voller here? Has this game got him stumped this time round? Or did he just lose all his time in the bus stop? Here we go. Can Voller gain some positions here as he makes his way around the final corner? It's power down. Ray on a monster lap. Voller doesn't improve. He's got P18. Ray is up by nearly 0.3 of a second. It's the bus stop chicane for Ray. Can he put that McLaren on the top? Here he comes, Ray across the line. It's a 143.512 for Ray. And he does move to the top. What's his teammate got? think his teammate has backed out of their lap. Let's have a look at Snacks. Snacks also... No, Snacks... Is he on a lap? We'll see with the sector split coming up. Snacks is up. Snacks is up by a 10th. Lost at the 10th in the final corner. Shit. Ray getting to grips with this. This is the Ray era. Yeah, it definitely might seem like it. How's he been in the other races? Has he been doing well in them ones? Obviously, I haven't been here, so I do apologise, but you guys will have to fill me in. Your turn to be the commentators. Tell me what we're going on. And there we go. Snacks with the improvement of 143.695. Goes into P4. His Alpine teammate moved up into P3. He put a cracking lap in. Look at the times. They're so close. Albie goes up into P7. It's kind of hard to try and find who is actually on a lap. Let's have a look at Wardy. No, Wardy's down. A.E.R.S invalid. Paco. Is Paco on a lap? Don't think so. We'll look for the sector split here from Paco. Yeah, he's definitely not on a lap. Let's have a look at Karim. Is Karim looking to improve? Is this going to be the lap that sees Karim move into the top 5? He's top end most of the time. Come on, Ray. Power down on the exit for Karim. He's invalidated again. A 144.884. Karim really needs to pull his socks up. Matt 7 sneaking it into P2. He had some support in the chat earlier on. Who was that from? It was from Luca. So Luca, your boy, in at P2 with a cracking lap there. 143.684. Where's Finley? Here we are with Finley. Finley's on his way back into the pit lane. Everybody back into the pits. Who to stay on board with? Like, Ray has the advantage. I think it's only right that we go on with Ray. And we got Oscar in the chat with the higher Voller. Voller needs to pull his socks up as well. Down in P20 with a 144.630. I think they all should be chanting higher Ray at the minute. Ray seems like he is in a very good mood for this one. Beating P2 by over a 10th. Ray is dialed in, people. Dialed in. 1 second. We're only watching Ray, people. We're only watching one guy. We want to see one lap. And it is Ray. Can he improve? Can he go quicker than a 143.512? Everybody hitting the circuit now, as you can see. To ensure that they get the lap in. What do we think? Do we think Ray can improve, people? Can he go quicker than that lap time? Is there someone out there that can beat him? If there is, let us know in the chat. Has Voller just been sandbagging because it's my first race back in a bit? And is he going to just put it on that top step? Karim is putting it P1. Got Partick. Grumpy, can you invite? No, I saw he disconnected. How are we doing, Partick? Go on. Lauren saying Karim is putting it. I thought he was putting it P13. And I didn't even see that disconnect, so I do apologise. It's the great man himself, Ray. Can he do it, people? Come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Alright, alright. Here we go. Can he go quicker? Is he going to remain on the top step at the end of this qualifying session? Here we go. On board with Ray for the final run of the evening. Wards with a 5-place grid penalty. Ray now power down on the exit of turn 1, running down the hill to Radion and Rouge. It sounds like a lawnmower on speed. Should be mowing grass. But here we go. Ray, sector 1 split. Has he improved? Has he found any sort of time? He hasn't. He's lost a little bit through sector 1, but he can still make time through sectors 2 and 3. Has he left some in the bag? Grumpy did say he lost a 10th in that final chicane. So maybe that's where all Ray's time is on the lap. Now down the hill through the long left. Bit of a lift and coast there from Ray into that corner. Again, I think maybe lifting and coasting a bit there. Now and that's just to regain the A.R.S for this long straight that's going to head us down to the bus stop chicane. I missed the sector 2 split from Ray, but the only one that matters is this final chicane and the start finish line. Here he comes. It's round the final corner. Has he found that 10th? To the start finishing line goes Ray, and he doesn't improve. Let's have a look at Matt. Matt was P2. Sector split. He's up nearly a 10th. He just needs a little bit of time in this bus stop chicane, and this could see Matt up to the top spot. Has he saved enough battery on the lap to maybe put this one on the top step? Here he comes, bus stop. Power down on the exit, looks a bit back end step out on the exit to the line though, and he goes in at P3. White sheet moves up into P2. Very good qualifying there. We've got TRT Misha with the follow. Thank you very much, Misha. Massively appreciated. But Ray on the top step. And just bear with me a moment, people. Hello. Why? Right, so they're going to operate on it, aren't they? Well, I thought you did. Right. Well, I don't know what to do because at the end of the day, I'm not like, you know, I can't say too much. I'm live. Right, well, all we can do is wait, Mum. Too many people stood up. What's the point? Right, well, just keep me updated. And then if I'm needed, I'm needed. But at the end of the day, Mum, he's a big boy now. Like, I know you let me know. Right. All right. Grumpy, I'm not going anywhere. Don't worry. But I might have to. My son's been rushed to hospital. My oldest son. So he's a big boy. He can handle himself. He knows what he's doing. Like, yes, Sammy! But yeah. Don't worry. I'm not going anywhere. But there is... if it gets bad, then I've got obviously got to go. But I don't think it will. If you need to go, let me know. I'm sat in lobby if need. Yeah, oh yeah, I know, mate. Don't worry about that. It's just if I get another phone call, then I might have to. He's got a twisted testicle. He's had it before, but apparently it's come back, so they might have to operate on him. And I'm sure everybody with a set of balls has just gone, oh my god. Because it is painful, people, and it fucking hurts. It's hurting that bad. He's literally, it's like when your testicles just tubes twist, and it just, yeah. He might. I don't know if he might have to lose one. I don't know. But we'll find out after. Wish mine twisted so I can get him chopped off. Tell him I'll send him mine gladly. Yeah, at the end of the day, it is Byron's been rushed to hospital. Just testicle. Some work. I don't know. Lose. Take him to hospital. They work too well. Well, if they work too well, I don't want him having them, because I don't want him fucking spitting out any kids. Got enough at the minute, Grumpy, you know what I mean, lad? But the race will be getting underway. Do not worry, people. We will be here. I will be locked in. He's a 20-year-old lad. He can handle himself. How we doing, Sammy? How's racing going for you, lad? Are you getting to grips with it? Are you going to be in the championship next season? Going to be giving Grumpy some wins or what? And here we go, people. It's going to be 5 red lights here at Spa. And we are away. It looks like Ray got a good launch off the line there. So did his teammate, White Sheep. As the McLaren team go into turn 1. They come out ahead. We've got a bit of ghosting going on in the background. Matt suffering. He's getting swamped. Snacks up into P3 now. The 3 abreast behind as the 2 Alpines move up into P4 and 5. They're fighting Matt for this position. Got a lot going on in the background. A lot of tussling. Sam left us for another team for now. Wow, did he? I did not know, but Ray gets away well into the lead of this one. And we've still got a battle here. Matt trying not to give up the position, but he's coming under pressure. He's got Sergio down the inside. Finley trying to get involved as well. These opening laps are going to be chaos because everybody's just going to try and fight for position, trying to get into a slot where they can maintain it for the rest of this race. It did look like the Ferrari of President Nato is carrying damage, but no damage there as we've got cars falling down. Finley coming under pressure from Luke. We've also got Milan dropping down positions as a Haas going into the wall in the background, and that's Sabuka dropping down positions, and the great man who was legendary last season. It's Voller down in P22. And Voller is falling further and further away. I don't understand what is going on with Voller, but Sabuka is 30. Is there something wrong with the timing board here? Because Sabuka is meant to be behind Voller, and I think Voller's... Let's just check in on Voller. Right, so Voller is there. Is Voller ghosted? Is his car... Is he in his car? Voller DNF. What is going on? Why is Voller DNF'd already? Must have been very bad, but here we go. Snacks up into P2, so the Alpine team moving forward here. Snacks showing SCI what they are missing with a P2. White Sheep under pressure now from the Ferrari team. They're putting them under heavy pressure. Looks like the McLaren driver may have used a little bit too much. A.E.R.S. as he nearly goes into the wall due to contact with a Ferrari. I don't think that was anything bad, but there was contact. Let's have a look at the tyres. I know you're all going to be asking for that very, very soon. So there we have it. Mediums and hards. Ray, cracking start on the hard compounder tyres and managing to hold on to it as well. Snacks though, trying to use the mediums, trying to put Ray under pressure now. And it's what he needs to do. He needs to put Ray under pressure, try and drain a bit of that E.R.S. so he can take an easy swoop into the lead. But look at that Ferrari of Sergio. He is almost forcing Snacks to make the move early. Before the bus stop chicane, but Sergio now settling down, realising he needs to keep his E.R.S. in. Doesn't want to run out because you can be a sitting duck and fall right down the pack. We've got Monza in with the follow. We've also got Francesco Lago with the follow. Massively appreciated. Welcome in. We are here with round 4 with A.E.R.S. and Ray is leading it on the hards after an absolutely astonishing start against his teammate as well, who also started on the hard compounder tyres. The drivers in behind Ray and White Sheep at the time were on mediums. As we see a move for the lead, it's Snacks trying to go down the inside of Ray. Big contact. Ray now dropping down the order. Snacks taking the lead, and Sergio in this battle. Where does Ray feed back in? Ray just behind his teammate, battling with IRT Ryan. Ryan will have the inside. Ray knowing he has to back out of that one, but is Ray going to be pleased with the contact with Snacks? I don't think he is going to be happy. I do apologise. Ray got Kurt. I mean, looks like Snacks did have the space. I don't think Ray left him enough room, to be fair. I mean, that's just the angle that I had from Snacks. Heartbreak. Ooh. But here we go. We've got more battling going on. This is Ray. Has Ray lost another position there? I think AERT Botti managed to get past him as well. So Ray just pushing a little too hard here. As Botti now coming under pressure from Ray. His qualifying went smoothly. The race, not so much now. Botti just not leaving enough room there for Ray. Forcing him onto that sausage curb on the exit of turn 1. And Ray looking very fast here. Looking like he's sizing up a move on Botti. Can he get it done as they now make their way down? And there we see Botti pulling out, getting in front of Ryan. But Ray throwing it round the outside, which turns to the inside. And a great move there from Ray in the McLaren to get back them positions from Botti and Ryan. But then immediately he will lose both of them. But he sticks it down the inside this time. No backing out from Ray. But he does lose them positions once again. This is going to be absolutely chaotic, this race. As we see Matt now putting Sergio under pressure for the lead of the race. Are we going to see a Ferrari 1-2? They're in a prime position to take control of this race. But they are both on the mediums, so one of them is going to take the pain, having to stay out that one lap longer. And I think it may be President... it may actually go... I mean, it's about how they play the strategy now for the Ferrari team. They really do need to think on their feet, like, right, what do we do? Do we perhaps bring President Nato in early, try and cover off Snacks, and then try and help Sergio get to the front? Hairpins, hate watch, going very well. We got Luke with a time penalty in the background there in at P10. As we now watch this battle unfold. Who is going to be the one in the lead going into Sector 2? As we now see it, the battle commences. Don't think Snacks is going to have the deployment to defend this position. It's going to be between Sergio and Matt. Matt choosing to just settle in, stay behind Snacks. Keeping it round the outside there, keeping it in front of Sergio. As he pulls out the Sergio, just trying to get a bit of clean air across the front of that Ferrari. And Matt definitely in a Ferrari sandwich right now. The Snacks looking pretty decent. And now A.E.R.S is gone. A.E.R.S falling as well. Oh, A.E.R.S is decent. As we see the Ferrari there of President Nato going for the move. Matt defending very well there, but the Ferrari driver sizing up that move, having a little look there, trying to put Matt under pressure. And I think the Ferrari driver might feel the pain here, using a bit of his A.E.R.S to put Matt under pressure. Could see him lose a position here. As look at this, they are all just... nobody wants to be in the lead of the race. Nobody. They're all letting Snacks do the work. But could this cause a big crash? You don't really want to see that kind of racing, to be fair. I mean, I personally don't. I think they should go for it and try and, you know, learn a thing or two. While you have the option, you can learn something from this race about leading at Belgium. You know, it could be where it pays off for you. It gives you an advantage in another race. But for now, Sergio and Matt seem very set on Snacks leading this race. But is Snacks going to force the move from Sergio? Is Matt going to have a little look there? But like Sergio left the door open a little bit there for Matt to have a little look. And I think if anything, Matt does try and need to be in that P2 position. As we get Sabuka retiring from the session. A Haas and an Audi driver. We've got the SCI boys. I mean, Finley's currently P20. As we get TRT Moser in the chat. Chanting for Karim, who's down in P14. And he needs to try and push. Needs to get onto the back of Paco. And Albi try and get into some sort of fight, because it is going to turn into a lonely race. Or he's going to feel the pressure for Aaron, from Aaron and Wards very, very soon. Aaron in that 1 second time frame, which could help him go for the overtake. As we get Cook, Milan, DOC. As we get Zozo in the chat. How are we doing, Zozo? Welcome into the commentator channel here with A.E.R.S, the mid-season championship. We got low grip straight mode, and oh, here we go, we've got a caution, and that is a safety car. So them boys timing it absolutely perfectly there, seeing the safety car come up, getting into the pit lane, and it's a fresh set of rubber for them. The other lads have got to stay behind the safety car, which could see the front view drop positions. We got Ray, who's managed to make his way back up to P5. That's good from Ray. Also, JS happened to... I was sat right behind that. What happened, Grumpy? Tell us, come on. Grumpy Kravitz. Let us know what's happening. I've clipped it. Ooh, he's clipped it. I'm going to have to try and look at something where I can mess about with both screens while I'm racing, because then I could potentially put that clip up. Potential side swipe, not 100% sure. Ooh. As we get Graziantibus 12 with the follow. Thank you very, very much. Welcome in. Got up board onto Xbox. Damn. We'll have to have a look at that after. You'll have to send me that as well, Gumpy. But safety car conditions now, people, and I think the front few are going to lose some positions here. The people that were like behind probably that incident managed to get into the pit lane, and they're actually onto the back of this queue, so they are definitely going to take the lead of this race away from White Sheep. Well, White Sheep managing to get into P1, taking it away from Snacks. What the happened at the front? White Sheep went from probably P5 to P1. How White Sheep's managed to get into the lead of this one. Why have we got cars staying out? We've got Milan and Botti. Oh, a bit of a battle going on in the pit lane here. Jesus Christ. And I'm sure that was the lad with a penalty, Luke. Oh, McLaren's double stacked. That is not good at all. Is he held in the pit lane there? Did he just get held? Nah, just a glitch in the fucking... Just a glitch in the matrix. We are so back. How we doing, Finn? Ray wins. Always you versus Matt 7. That was mental what just happened in the pit lane then. That was absolutely mental. We got TRT Max. We didn't even take him out. How we doing, Max? Welcome in, welcome in. We got Coda Fast as well. Killed from P3. We got Clausen for TRT as well. How we doing, Clausen? How are we doing? Ring-a-ding-ding. Still on the safety car condition until this will be the final lap. Under the safety car, who actually came out and saw them? Milan and Botti took the lead. We got A.E.R.S and Luke. We got Karim, and then Aaron, and where did all the others? So White Sheep came out in P10 when he was P1. So big loss for the McLaren boys. TRT in the bin. Ooh. We've got Monza throwing some shade. Oh no, looks like we're going for another lap. I mean, I don't think it's smart for the people that were at the front to stay out on 8-lap-old hards. Exactly what I'm asking myself, Lauren. So he's net P2 for him. unless the hard runners are thinking that the people that are pitted ain't gonna last on them tires, the mediums are gonna be on the ragged edge, I think, by the time the end of the race comes. For White Sheep, Paco, Albi, I think they could be in danger of maybe even picking up a puncher, but so this definitely should be the final lap. Zozo, the ones who pitted to mediums are gone. If there's no more safety car, people on hard now have basically won the race. Thank you for the information, Zozo. Thank you very much. So looks like we could be seeing a top three of Luke, Karim, and Aaron. Or is it going to be Sergio and is it going to be the Ferrari team? We've looked pretty handy. But here we go. Safety car is in now. Milan will control the pace from the front. Are we going to see Milan and Botti and A.E.R.S swamped into turn one or maybe into the chicane? I think these guys stay. This could be a messy lap for the front. Could be. It's how they all race. Matty in the chat with 6-7. But here we go. Milan started well. Botti read it well as well. A.E.R.S, not a great start, and he's already under pressure from Luke. I think A.E.R.S is a ghosted car. A.E.R.S still DT. Nice one, Partik. So Milan and Botti got an absolutely brilliant start there. Left the rest of the grid. I think obviously that's due to A.E.R.S's AI car maybe holding the rest of the pack up on the start of the race. So it's worked out well for Botti and Milan this start, but we are going to see the drivers catch back up. Luke is catching up rather quickly. Finley with a 3-second time penalty down in P18. But yeah, Luke pushing, trying to get onto the back of which it'll benefit if he can get onto the back of these and have that gap to Karim. Stay around two, it should be an easy win for Luke, but them lot are going to be using to try and push to get onto the back of Luke. He is on the youngest tyres of the top three, 6 laps fresher than both Milan and Botti. White Sheep's managed to get up into P6 on those mediums. He's making moves, whereas Sergio Presidentato down in P13 had some trouble off the start, off the safety car restart. White Sheep under a bit of pressure there. Leaves just enough room for Pierre, but he's flying past. As Karim, the White Sheep down the inside using those mediums, better traction out the corner. And up into P5. Good move there from White Sheep. Ray, what a fall from grace we've had from him. Was leading this one. Contact with Karim. No, it wasn't. Was it? No. Oh, as we got contact in the background. Is that going to be another safety car? Full grip straight mode and boost restricted. And this has worked out absolutely brilliantly for both Milan and Botti. They will drop to the back, but they will come out on very, very fresh mediums. And they will look to move forward in this one. As we can rewind. I wish I could, I guess, 3 wide up. Oh, yeah, it definitely doesn't work, Finley. So back under safety car conditions where we see Luke now leading this one. But is this instantly going to kick off a chain reaction amongst all the drivers? Are we going to see them all maybe box for a fresh set of the hard compounder tyres? Exactly, Clausen. Exactly, mate. Who doesn't love a race with multiple safety cars? I mean, it spices Belgium up a bit because it can be. It's a long circuit, isn't it? Made even longer by the safety cars, but let's see what Luke does. Does he? Nope, stays out. Are we going to see the rest of the grid react? Come on, chat. What would you have done? Would you have risked a cheeky pit stop there to go onto a fresh set of hards if you had them available? Let us know in the chat. What would you have chose to do in that situation? As Luke does take the lead of this race with Pierre, White Sheep, Karim, Mark, Sergio, Ryan, President Nato, Snacks, Ray, Tathan, Milan and Botti have just come out on fresh mediums, and everybody else behind them went on to a fresh set of the medium compounder tyres. I think personally I probably would have took a cheeky pit stop there and gone onto a fresh set of hards. Even if they were like 4 or 5 laps old, I'd have still come out in front of the mediums. I could have possibly worked my way through with the mediums and then took advantage at the end with the better grip. But that's just me. That's my opinion. Is Luke, has he done right by staying out on the hard compounder tyres? I mean, it's going to be hard for people to come through. I mean, because obviously once they use their A.E.R.S, other people are going to use theirs. Forza Karim. So it is going to be a little bit harder to overtake, but I don't know. I think I'd put. Now it isn't so bad for the ones who pitted from mediums, but still really not optimal. Seesaw is like Zozo. Would you have gone for like the hards there? I think me personally, I probably would have done. I think I like. If I was, especially where like Luke, he was P1. He'd have come out in front of all the medium runners. ET8 lineup. It is Sergio and Danilo Lasic. Yeah, true, mate, true. So yeah, I mean, would you, if you were Luke, would you probably chanced going on a fresh set of mediums? But like you say, I mean, it is overtake. Danilo Lasic. Am I pronouncing that right? I reckon another safety car is coming with the people trying to overtake. Yeah, most probably. And that's a given. Like it always happens. Once you see one, you see another. No, it says Danilo Lasic. I don't know if that is him. Since he's his teammate, I'd assume. I don't know if that's his Discord name. Could be different to it could be thinking, it could be I don't know what you're asking, Matt, to be honest. Is it meant to be a different driver that's racing? on behalf of ETA. No, the grid is correct. All right. No worries. If I was Luke, I think I would have stayed out as the C1 hard tyre would be like 50% like. Cheers, bro. So here we go. The safety car in once again. How many laps until it comes back out as we get TRT Max 09 with the follow? Massively appreciated, lad. Thank you so much. But yeah, Luke with the advantage, he leads this, but are we going to see Pierre maybe try and put him under pressure lap 1? Got White Sheep on 5-lap-old mediums that are going to start to die soon. I mean, he's had the luxury of a couple of laps under the safety car with those mediums, so hopefully that's enabled him to keep some of them tyres so he can fight to the end for this podium. But here we go, Luke. He does have a time penalty, so he won't win it. But can he win it on track? Luke, good start there. Pierre putting the pressure on. But they all just settling. Is the Ferrari of Sergio having a little look? We've just seen maybe an Aston Martin just outbreaking themselves there. The Aston Martin of Karim under pressure already. We've seen Mark Daniel there trying to put the pressure on him as he made a mistake out of turn 1. But he is really now putting the pressure on him. Can Mark go around the outside? He'll have the outside line for the chicane. Here we go. Can he pull it off? Mark. Later braking. He's got the inside line, and that's a great move from the Mercedes driver. And it's P4. We've got Luke dropping down positions as White Sheep trying to go around the outside. Bit of contact as Luke went up onto the curb. But White Sheep and Pierre now gonna battle this one out as Luke sits in behind. And you can see them all just feeding through in the background there. As now the Ferrari boys back, and we've just seen a car going off in the background there. Who is dropping positions? It's not Snacks. I could have swore I've just seen a car going off into the gravel. And I think it may have been Botti. I think it was Botti. Went for a little trip into the gravel trap as we get Luke and Pierre battling it out. Luke once again will lead the race, but White Sheep and Pierre battling out in the background. White Sheep going for the move. Finlay with the fastest lap on 146.421. The SCI boys finally showing up. Donde esta Ray wins, donde esta? Not a clue what that means. But Luke just keeping an eye in the background, watching the battle unfold as White Sheep holds on to P2, but Pierre trying to put him under pressure. Pierre now having to go around the outside. Can he get the move done? He just can't get it done. Let's have a look at the medium runners. We've got Milan, who is the highest out of the medium runners, up to P6. With them 3-lap-old mediums. Did I pronounce that right, Monza, anyway? Was my pronunciation like Minaki? But Milan doing well on the mediums. The other medium runners just haven't seemed to... It's like they've hit a brick wall. They've just not been able to move. Finlay making moves though. P13. What has gotten into Finlay? He's driving that Audi like he stole it. Well, he's P6 already, but he might be cooking. He is doing. He's really cooking. He's got Ryan as well now. P5. Have to keep an eye on Milan. Oh, was the Ferrari? It nearly ruins his race there. Sergio nearly absolutely ruining Milan's progress. 3 wide into turn 1 with Sergio throwing the latest of late lunges there. As we get an Aston Martin off in the background as well. That was a DAS. Milan would have been. I bet his control pad would have gone at the wall if that had happened. Breaking point is 100 meters, bro. Yes, Matt 7. How's it going? But Milan, keep an eye on him, people. Keep an eye on him. He could be making moves. As we see Karim there just having a little look on Aaron. Ningoli? What's that? What does that mean? So Milan, the best from the medium runners, and White Sheep losing a position to Luke. They've been battling it out at the front, these three, but that battling has come at a cost because it has allowed other drivers to now get into the fold. And look at Milan, the grip he's got. He is trying to put every single one of them under pressure, and Milan already going for the move against the Mercedes of Mark down the inside. He'll have the better grip, and it's the contact on the exit. But Milan now P4 with a great move against Mark there, but as that come at a cost with his A.R.S, there's still contact. Mark having a little look, and that is also Snacks trying to follow Milan through, trying to gain a position. And Snacks now up into P4. This race is really turning on its head in these laps as they unfold. Everybody just battling where they can. As we've got Milan trying to not lose a position to Mark. He's lost one to Snacks. Snacks, very opportunistic there from Snacks. Followed Milan through and then used probably a lot of his A.R.S to get the move done and get it sealed. But Luke and Pierre still doing very well at the front. Sheep just seems to be falling off a little bit as Snacks going for P3 against Sheep. And that's also welcoming Milan through. Milan putting Sheep under pressure. Going into the bus stop. Is this going to be Milan up into P3? Is he going to get Snacks on the inside? I tell you what, Milan is putting on a bit of a clinic here right now. With some of the driving he is doing. The grip that he has is allowing him to make these moves. Oh, maybe just pushing the little White Sheep a little bit wide there, Milan. Thinking that's why he may have just conceded the position back to him. As we get Gotto. Jesus, he lives. I've messaged you on Discord, I don't know how many times. And you didn't even message me back. How you doing, Gotto? Fine, I know, I have been gone for a while. I have messaged you though. You haven't been live in about 3 years. I know, mate. I know. You haven't responded to me in about 3 years. And I'm good, Cole. It's good to hear that you're great, mate. Honestly. Really is good. Good to hear from you, brother. Good to hear from you. But Pierre's took the lead of the race. Snacks now up into P2. He is on the charge, people. You haven't got a single message off me. You've got. I'm gonna screenshot. I'll send them you afterwards. Watch me have sent it to somebody else. I don't think I have though. I'm sure I've messaged you like, I think I've messaged you like twice. But I'll have to show you. But good to hear from you, brother. Good to hear from you, brother. So Milan is really fighting for his life in the background. He's got the... Oh, was that a car off in the background? It was a car off. And I think that was the Aston Martin. See you next year. All right, buddy. See you next year. I'm at work, though, so I gotta go again. So Milan now up into P4. And he needs to push Luke to try and get back in range of Pierre and Snacks. They've kind of pulled away the Alpine team. And, I mean, Snacks showing SCI here what they're missing. He might just be having a good race, Snacks, but they've worked it very well, has the team here now. They've just got to stay within boost range, but also keep Luke out of range as well. Push when they need to and relax when they don't. Then this should be an easy 1-2 for the pair. But Luke is trying to catch the back of him. You can see him, he's gained 2 tenths. But is that going to come at a cost? Will we see the front two pull away now from this? Because he will use some E.R.S there to get close. And we could see that vanish right here. Vanish, sorry. As we get a yellow flag in Sector 2. As that is Aaron dropping positions. Das down in P14. Where is Karim? Is Karim? Oh, Karim's out. Ray also out. What it could have been for Ray. After brilliant qualifying, brilliant start to the race. I think it was contact with Snacks that seen him drop positions, and then it just didn't go well from him from then on. But it looks like the Alpine pair definitely have that 1-2 set. Let's watch the battles unfold a bit further back, as they will all be fighting for position. Oh, and this could be multiple wide. We could see like 4 abreast. Oh no, it's going 3 wide. Oh, there's big damage there. And that looked a bit forceful from Finley. Looked like he was showing his frustration on the track. Where's Milan gone? Milan down to P9. But IRT Ryan, 10-second time penalty for corner cutting. Oh, and it's getting a bit argy-bargy towards the end of this race now. Ooh, big contact there. And it looks like IRT, is it IRT Ryan is driving like a man possessed. There could be some, I mean, it just looks a bit aggressive, a bit too forceful from Ryan. Didn't leave the space. White Sheep down in P4. So shit, I mean, it's unlucky that White Sheep can't get a podium out of this. The battle, the pressure that he's feeling right now from President, who has, I mean, there's been a few people that have had really good races, but it's just unfolded for him. Voller just wasn't in it from the start. Like, don't know what happened to him in turn 1, but we just couldn't bring it back. There's probably been incidents that have seen obviously these other cars go out. Sergio nearly taking out oh my god, Milan, who has dropped like a lead balloon down to P13 for Milan. He's been overtaken by the lads that he outdid in the first half of the stint. But I mean, well played from Pierre and Luke on these Age tyres. They've still got another lap to go. On them tyres. Could we see a puncture from Pierre? I think they're just driving nice and easily out the front. They know they've got the gap. 2.6 seconds is the gap to Luke. So they know that they can just manage this race now, manage the tyre degradation, and get Pierre across that line with Snacks. I mean, out the two, you would probably say Snacks deserves the win. Ryan should hang up the wheel. Was a bit forceful from Ryan. I think frustration. I think we've seen frustration from a few drivers. Looked like a bit of frustration came from Finley. I'm not 100%. It did look like he just showed a bit due to the contact. And then obviously we've seen Ryan as well. A little bit of frustration popping out as we are on the final lap of the race now, and Luke has to try and hold on to P3. Are we going to see NXT president take that away from him as Ray Wince has left the session there? So here we go. Is Luke just saving? Is he allowing thinking to go for the move there in saving his E.R.S for that final long back straight? As A.E.R.S with the 3-second time penalty as well. Final lap of the race. Has Luke done this the right way? Held on to his E.R.S and he's going to use it all on the good one, lap. Is he going to use it all on this final straight to get the lead of the race? But Alpine, these boys have been pretty on it since the start of the race. FVR. Snacks may have a bit of controversy with Ray. I mean, Ray didn't look like he left Snacks enough room, so it looked like the contact was inevitable due to the lack of room. But we'll leave that one to the stewards. That's just my personal opinion. But it's been a great race from the pair, and looks like Pierre bringing this one home for the team, as it is Pierre with the race win at Belgium. Snacks gets P2, NX P3, Luke in at P4. We get Mark in at P5, Botti is P6, Luke down to 7, Paco in at 8, Aaron's P9, Milan P10. I mean, could have been a lot better, but just looks like their mediums didn't work for him on that second half of the stint. But there we have it, people. First race back and it's over and done with. And that was Belgium and the FVR boys showing that they are here with a great result from Pierre and Snacks. As I said, there may be a bit of controversy with Snacks. Personally, from the angle that I've seen, Snacks wasn't left enough room, but in a different angle it could be something completely different. So yeah, it looks like we have seen some frustrated moments from the drivers, just letting it come out onto the track, which is something that you never really want to see, but it does happen in league racing. Thank you, Bo Gustard, for the follow, massively appreciated. But yeah, it's FBR with the win here at Belgium. Your race winner, Pierre, the fastest lap goes to NXT Presidentato. And the driver of the day goes to Aaron with your most overtakes going to A.E.R.S. Well done there from the boys for that one. And there we have it. There is your result. And that's the biggest shock for me. Voller P22 DNF didn't even put a lap together. That is just, it's such a shame. Really, really is. After the season that he had as well, last time. Absolutely, absolutely the mind boggles, but at the end of the day, it does that to you. A new game comes out. Like with me, I hate racing on F1 at the minute. I hate it. Love comms. But I personally hate racing the game. I don't like hate racing as a like. I mean, like me personally driving, putting the car on the track and trying to get around it. I just can't do it. Well, there we have it, peeps. It has been one hell of an evening, as always. We've had the safety cars. Once again, you never really did know until them final few laps who was going to come out on top. And it was the FBR boys. So congratulations to them on a great result here this evening at Spa. Until next week, people, 2 more rounds of this mini season, and then we'll be moving on to the main season. But we will be back tomorrow night. Make sure you join us here on the commentator channel. We are going to be hosting a league race on behalf of one of the Creator Series drivers. His name is David Sapio. If you don't know, make sure you know. He's a good lad, getting his own league going. So join me then, and we'll see how them boys do here on the commentator channel. But until then, people, enjoy the rest of your evening. Take care, much love, and thank you so much for joining me this evening. Good night, people.